Did you know that some villages didn't become haunted because of legends, but because of what actually happened there? Places where entire communities vanished, where people left suddenly, or never left at all. These villages aren't famous tourist attractions. They don't appear in travel brochures. Some don't even appear clearly on maps. But they are real. They have names, and they have witnesses. This is the top 10 haunted villages you didn't know existed. 2026 update. And as we move closer to number 1, you'll notice something disturbing. The smaller the village, the louder the echoes it leaves behind. Number 10. Kayaköy, Turkey. Hidden in the mountains near the Mediterranean coast lies an abandoned village frozen in silence. Kayaköy was once home to thousands. Churches echoed with prayer. Houses were filled with families. Then in the 1920s, political upheaval forced everyone to leave. No war destroyed the village. No fire burned it down. It was simply emptied. Visitors today report whispers inside stone houses, footsteps on stairways with no one there, doors that slowly close on their own. Locals believe the village never accepted abandonment, because homes built for generations were never meant to die overnight. Number 9. Oradour-sur-Glane, France. This village doesn't hide its past, it displays it. During World War II, nearly the entire population was murdered in a single day. Men were shot, women and children locked inside a church and burned alive. After the massacre, the village was left untouched, as a memorial. Cars still rust in the streets. Shops remain exactly as they were. Children's toys lie where they fell. Visitors describe an overwhelming pressure, a sense of being watched. Some claim to hear bells ring. Others smell smoke, even though nothing burns. Oradour-sur-Glane isn't haunted by ghosts. It's haunted by memory. Number 8. Dallol Village, Ethiopia. Dallol is one of the hottest inhabited places ever recorded, or at least, it was. Surrounded by toxic gases, acidic pools, and a landscape that looks alien, entire families once lived here. Then people started disappearing. Animals collapsed without warning. Water turned poisonous. Voices were reported near sulfur vents. Locals abandoned the village after repeated deaths with no clear cause. Some believe the land itself is cursed, not spiritually, but chemically hostile to life. Yet those who return say they hear murmurs carried by the wind, as if the village is still trying to speak. Number 7. Pluckley Village, England. On the surface, Pluckley looks peaceful. Green fields, stone cottages, a village that feels untouched by time. But Pluckley holds a dark record. It's officially listed as the most haunted village in England. Over a dozen distinct ghosts are reported here, each tied to a specific location: a screaming man hanging from a tree, a woman burned alive near a brickworks, a phantom coach that appears on foggy nights. What makes Pluckley unsettling is consistency. Different witnesses, different decades, same descriptions. Locals don't deny it. They warn newcomers. Because in Pluckley, the past doesn't rest. It repeats. Number 6. Houska Village, Czech Republic. Near Houska Castle sits a small village locals avoid after dark. The castle itself was built not to defend from invaders, but to seal something in. According to legend, a bottomless pit beneath the castle was believed to be a gateway to another world. Villagers reported winged creatures, inhuman screams, and people returning, changed. Prisoners were once lowered into the pit. Those pulled back up were aged, their hair white, their minds shattered. The village surrounding Houska became deserted over time. People didn't flee war, they fled proximity. Even today, residents say dogs refuse to enter certain areas, as if something still watches from below. Number 5. Kuldhara Village, India. Kuldhara was once a prosperous desert village. Then, overnight, every resident vanished. No signs of struggle, no mass graves, no explanation. Local legends say the villagers placed a curse before leaving, ensuring no one could ever live there again. And it seems to have worked. Attempts to resettle Kuldhara have failed repeatedly. People report sudden illness, intense fear, and voices at night. Archaeologists found nothing violent, just abandonment. The village stands intact, homes, streets, wells, as if waiting for people who will never return. Kuldhara isn't haunted by death. It's haunted by absence. Number 4. Centralia, United States. At first, Centralia was just another small mining town. Families, schools, church bells on Sunday mornings. Then the fire started. An underground coal seam ignited beneath the town, and it never went out. For decades, toxic smoke rose from cracks in the ground. Sinkholes opened without warning. Carbon monoxide filled homes silently. People began to leave. Some claimed they heard voices coming from the steam vents. Others reported shadows moving in the fog. The government relocated almost everyone, declaring the town uninhabitable. But the fire is still burning, and a few residents refuse to leave. At night, the ground glows faintly. The air smells of sulfur. Roads buckle and split. Centralia isn't haunted by ghosts. It's haunted by a fire that has no intention of dying. A town cursed by something humans can't turn off. Number 3. Belchite Village, Spain. Belchite was destroyed during the Spanish Civil War. Bombed, shot through, reduced to stone skeletons. Instead of rebuilding it, a new village was constructed nearby. The old one was left exactly as it was. Abandoned streets, collapsed churches, bullet holes still marking the walls. Locals report. Bells ringing with no bell tower, singing late at night, figures walking through ruined doorways. Recordings made in the village have captured unexplained voices.
Not whispers, full sentences.
Belchite isn't avoided because it's dangerous. It's avoided because people feel they're interrupting something, as if the village is still living the moment it died. Number 2. Bhangarh Village, India. There is a reason the Indian government officially bans entry to this village after sunset. Bhangarh was once a thriving settlement near a royal fortress. Markets, homes, temples. Then everything collapsed. Legend says a sorcerer cursed the village after being rejected by a royal woman. The curse wasn't dramatic. It was absolute. People reported sudden madness. Families fled overnight. Those who stayed were never heard from again. Even today, visitors report footsteps following them, whispers calling their names, sudden pressure in the chest, extreme panic with no cause. Scientists blame psychological suggestion. But here's the problem. Security guards posted outside the ruins refuse to patrol after dark. Not tourists, not locals, trained guards. Because whatever happened in Bhangarh didn't end with history. It settled in. Number 1. Velasco Village, Italy. At number 1 stands a village that barely appears on maps and almost never in guidebooks. Velasco was once a quiet mountain community. Then came the disappearances. Not all at once, not dramatic. One person at a time. A farmer who never returned from his fields. A child who vanished between houses. An entire family gone by morning. No signs of struggle, no bodies, no trails. Locals began leaving. Those who stayed reported the same pattern. Lights turning on in empty homes, voices calling from abandoned streets, figures standing still, watching. Authorities investigated. Nothing was found. No crime, no disaster, no explanation. Today, Velasco is officially abandoned. But people hiking nearby claim they still see smoke rising from chimneys. And at night, from a distance, the village looks alive. Velasco isn't haunted by a single event. It's haunted by a process, a place where people don't die. They're taken. Some villages are abandoned because of war, some because of disaster, some because of time. But the villages on this list were abandoned because people realized something terrifying. Leaving was safer than staying. If these haunted villages changed how you think about history, travel, and curiosity, hit like, share your thoughts and theories in the comments, and subscribe. Because the next places we explore aren't just haunted by the past. They may still be watching who dares to return.